Hello, family. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your October tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous. There's a lot of news to give you guys first, and then we'll jump into your reads. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining with me. Hit that like, that share, and subscribe. And if you're a returning family member, you already know what's up, big baby. So let's talk about what's going on in the month of October. October starts off on the 3rd with lots of energy. We have Pluto going direct 20 degrees Capricorn. Transformation is your responsibility, big baby. Now, if you don't, trust me, Capricorn is going to make sure that it happens. Now, on that same exact day, we have Mercury entering into Scorpio that will be there until December 9th. This is seeking truth through conversations. No more small talk. Scorpio's like, look, we're going to make it happen, okay? Now, on the 4th, Mars enters into Libra. We'll be there until November 19th. We may not want to confront things. We're probably wanting to make sure it's very balanced and be very diplomatic as we move forward. So there could also be some passive aggressive energy that's coming through there. Lots of indecisiveness coming in. Now, on the 8th, Venus enters into Scorpio. So the power of love and passion, maybe obsession, all right? And on the 13th, we have a full moon in Aries. This is the beginning of new cycles, bringing in that new energy, all right? The 23rd, the sun enters into Scorpio. It's your season, big baby. How you gonna do it, all right? On the 27th, we have the new moon in Scorpio. And on the 31st, happy Halloween if you celebrate it, and happy Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio. So that retrograde is going to be going on at the 11th degree. So that's real interesting. That's going to be some super huge, powerful communication things coming up. So definitely going to have to do some lives on that or something. Have to do a little video on it, because if you think about what the number 11 represents in such a strong sign of Scorpio, and we're going back on our communication, there's so much there that we could really like revolutionize, transform, and move to the next level, right? So with that being said, I also want to tell you guys I have something really important coming up this month. It happens on the 22nd here in Houston, Texas at Sci-Fair College, at Lone Star College. It's called Taking Back the Night. And as you guys know, I love to advocate, I love to talk about stuff, and I am going to be a guest speaker for their event called Take Back the Night. I'll leave a little flyer at the end of the video. It's a candlelit procession, and then it leads up to like very great speakers, and me too. So if you want to come out and join me, I would so be excited. I might even post some of it up here on YouTube. So really excited about sharing my personal journey and sharing it with all you guys and with Houston, Texas. So excitement. I also have a series coming out called Processing with Tarot. I've had a few videos already, and we're going into research and using tarot to kind of look at narcissism this month, and moving into empowering the empath. Okay, so those are a series of videos that would be put out once a week, or you can go to Instagram Live and catch me there every Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. Now, are we ready to pick our energy? Oh, I have one more thing. I also will be going live with a fellow reader named Keona. All right, Keona Choreto. And we will be doing lives once a week for Halloween for donations on Instagram Live. So stay tuned. I'll let you guys know. Now, time for picking our energy this month. Which will it be? 1 or 2? Consider this your catalyst card moving you forward. Now, if you chose card number 1, you have the Dancer of Inspiration. So this is about energy and expression, revelation. Things are going to be shown to you, fresh new beginnings. I also consider this as a crossroads. I feel like you're coming to some major decisions in your life. You're seeking your higher power, you're seeking your higher purpose, and you're ready to move forward. If you chose card number 2, I love doing these things, you have the Dancer of Lies. And this card appears when we're off our path, where we have some illusion and some delusion, possibly self-destructive behaviors at hand. And it could be that either someone is lying to you, or you might be lying to yourself. What's getting in the way of what you truly want? This is a wonderful month to kind of take some self-evaluation and look at where you're standing. So stay tuned. We have some awesome reads. I'll also post on those other things, and look in my community section and in my stories, because I offer a tarot little pick a card almost every day. So be blessed, family, and I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful October. Hello, Leos. It's Ariana. Are we ready to do our read, big baby? I hope you guys are doing super, super Leo-licious, baby. Ha. Because we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful time. I do want to apologize for my voice. I caught a cold this weekend, and I am struggling, guys. So I have my tea right here, and we're going to get through this read. But if I sound extra nasally, I'm super, super sorry. So line up. We're going to go into our power animal, our mind, body, and soul. And then we're going to hit the beautiful, beautiful tarot. So with the squirrel this month, baby, what's going on? We might feel as if we've hit a dead end, but the squirrel says, dust yourself off and try again, okay? The squirrel wants you to know that you have the ability to solve your problems. You have all the resources. You are mega, mega adaptable, and you are storing up for the future, okay? You might be worried about the future, feeling scattered or unproductive, and that's why planning ahead is going to be needed. There's also something about balancing in the giving and receiving. Lots of rest needed. This is warning, avoid danger by climbing on higher things. Don't climb that ladder. Don't reach up to clean that stuff. Wait till next month, okay? Or call somebody else to do it. Time to get rid of clutter, physical, mental, and spiritual. Questions to ask yourself when the squirrel appears. Are you too busy? Not busy enough? Or are you hung up on something? This is also erratic energy. Focus on that. Get very grounded. Forgetfulness. Let your defenses down. Become social again, Leo. You have been kind of shutting yourself out. You are extra charming this month. And trust is an issue, okay? Trust is an issue for you, and that's something that you're working on. And also, it talks about the tail being tail is the power. So you're very flirty this month. You also have a tendency to wear your heart on your sleeve. When the squirrel comes up for me, this is basically telling me it's time to go out. It's time to have fun. It's time to communicate and get over whatever it was that's been making you want to hermitize, okay? So let's jump into what's going on mentally, and we have the beautiful spirit of healing. So there are some things that need some healing in our lives. It's time to change. I have on my notes, time to cleanse, time to fast and pray. There's a big opportunity for healing to occur, but we've got to get to the root cause of the problem, okay? And this is restoration after illness, which would be super awesome if I could have that. Understanding the reason of the sickness. And when I say sickness, I mean like what is your ailment? What is putting you at dis-ease, okay? Re-energizing yourself and opening the door to healing and the ability to receive. So the squirrel is telling you that you need to learn to give and receive, and the spirit of healing is saying that's something that needs to heal. You're always giving, Leo, and a lot of people don't see it that way. They always think you're taking, but the truth of the matter is that you hold space for people sometimes. You hold your tongue, you sit there and you handle it like a boss hog most of the time, okay, most Leos. And then when it's your time to do it, everyone thinks you're so strong and you can do it on your own. And it's super hard sometimes. And then you get into that bitter Betty syndrome, and that's what needs to change, okay? Now, change is coming in as your physical, your body, and it's attributed to the number 6. So this is something that has been going on with you since childhood. So we're healing some deep-seated wounds this month. New beginnings bring challenges. Adapt to your surroundings. So this is going down the road of change, and it allows us to see where you're going. This is changing the perspective, okay? Changing seasons. Plants know when to shed parts of themselves. Do you know when to shed part of yourselves, you know? Beginnings are often described as painful endings. So it's about accepting your current position in life, focusing on the changes that are occurring. You're moving very, very quickly. Surrender and let go of the fear. Changing your circumstances could be in career, habits, family, finances, relationships, location, ideas, and beliefs. They are all possible right now. Be open to possibilities. And it shows the eclipse up there. Severe change can be perceived as a negative influence, but in reality, it often leads to something very productive, a wonderful outcome. Time to adapt. Time to move forward, relieve your anxiety, and go with the flow. And it's interesting because it's like healing, change, initiation. Initiation is coming in with the Isis deck. And in this card, it says spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. We have been going through a series of tests. Tests on your personality, tests on your perseverance, tests on how hard you're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. But this is like
walking away from those things that no longer serve you, Leo. And sometimes it's walking away from those habits that you've developed to keep yourself protected and safe, but it's time to walk away from those things because they're no longer working for you. So a lot of times when we say walking away and clearing the clutter, people think that it's like a physical clearing of the house, physical clearing of people and friends, and yes, it happens, but it's also a clearing of yourself. Looking at yourself in a true nature, because that's what the eclipse is about. That moon and that sun, your moon and your sun are your identity, right? Your identity and your subconscious, they're coming together and they're shining light on each other. And this is where the change occurs. So initiation is moving forward and using it cleverly. Deep moments of challenge are ahead of you. If you can find the light within, you're going in the right direction. Honor life as a gift. Treat the challenges as something that's going to get you to where you need to go. You're going to need a lot of courage and faith. This is a new level of power and peace and love that's going to move you in the right direction. So stay focused because transformation is about to occur. So that is your mind, body, and soul, Leo. We're going to jump into your tarot read and see what else is going on for the month. But this is a big month for you. This Capricorn and Pluto and Capricorn is huge. People don't think that it is. People don't realize the power that we have in our heavens. So I have a 1 as I cut the deck, and I'm going to tell you there's a lot of new things coming in. Excuse me, which signify a lot of the old things ending and makes it difficult, right? So I have a mother and a son, or I have like an offer and being jaded going on right here. So we might be going through some highly emotional things or dealing with a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of us might feel manipulated right now or jaded. And I feel like that's it. Yeah. So I rolled a 4, making sure that we know that this is foundational, okay? So we have the 5 of Arrows, 6 of Pentacles, Death reversed, 8 of Arrows, the Hermit reversed, Princess of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So at the bottom, let's see what's going on here. This is for some, but not all. Trust your intuitions as you're signing contracts. The 2 of Arrows is reversed. Make sure that you read the fine print. There is a family situation, possibly a vacation that's not going to happen because the finances aren't there, or you were waiting for something to come through that never came through financially. Also, you're going to be receiving information from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or possibly online information that's going to get things back into balance. And since there's 2 princesses here, I'm going to say the information that comes in is going to be a necessary form of communication. Like you've been waiting for this communication to come in. So let's jump into your read. I will be clarifying with the Starman Tarot. Now, the 5 of Arrows is coming in the past, and this is basically saying we felt a little bit defeated, we got away with something, or we feel somebody else got away with something, leading us into the 6 of Pentacles upright. This is that give and receive. We're learning that in the present. However, we're stuck at a situation that we're carrying baggage about because it's not changing. And so we're going to have to approach it with an untraditional solution, okay? The overall energy is the Princess of Pentacles. Protect yourself. Make sure that what you plant is for you. Do not give away pearls to the pigs, okay? So let's jump in and clarify now. What does the 5 of Arrows want us to know? What does Leo need to know? So there's a little bit of defeat about a new beginning that was coming in. This Ace of Wands could be a sexual relationship. It could be a new opportunity. But something new is coming in and it's like, bam! And we're kind of like, oh, hell. Do I do this, or is it going to be the same thing like I've always gotten, you know, like that fear? So 6 of Pentacles is saying stay in the equality, stay equal. Don't rush stuff. Make sure that what you do for them, they're doing for you. Okay, let's see here. Upright? No. Okay, so the other card said no. The 4 of Swords. When I'm talking, guys, when I'm asking stuff, I'm asking my pendulum. Sorry. So the 4 of Swords is coming through with the 6 of Pentacles. And for me, this is Gemini energy for some reason because I saw the 2 twins feeding the 2 bulls. And then I have swords coming in. So this is about really tapping into that Mercury energy of communication and moving forward. It's time to slow down. It's time to rest. It's time to sit down and think about what it is you really want, who's going to be able to help you, how can you help others, and let's keep going. Okay, this is you taking a break and saying, I need to rest, I need to do this for myself, and I'm going to do it. Some of y'all might be embarking on meditation, getting deeper and deeper into yoga, something of that nature to really quiet your mind as you move forward. Hold on, I need to take a drink. Oh. So then right next to that Four of Swords, we have Death, reverse. So a situation, which now is a double 4, right? 44. So a situation that's about communication, because 4 plus 4 is 8, is not going to change unless you take the time out and you pull your shit together, Leo. Pull it together, or they need to pull it together, but I like to focus in on myself. And so if this was my read, I would be like, damn, I need to get my shit together, because it's never going to change if I keep applying the same solution. So this Death reverse is kind of telling me, hey, the advice is to drop the baggage. What's my baggage? What is it that I need to heal from? What is it that's keeping me from what I truly want? Is it my procrastination? I mean, I don't know. Let's be real. Okay, I'm pulling upright. Upright? Okay. 6 of Pentacles again. So now we have the double 66, which comes down to a 12, which is a 3, which is a new beginning. I feel in order for that situation to change, and you are going to have financial abundance this month, lots of financial abundance, but you've got to change your approach. You have help coming in. Are you pushing that help away? Are you getting hung up on the wrong things? Are you going to be open to receiving? In order to be open to receiving, the advice is drop the baggage. This is the 8 of Arrows, and the 8 of Arrows is restriction. You're restricting yourself from receiving what's yours because you're too busy dealing with bullshit. I don't even think it's yours. Not even your mess. It's like all that other old stuff that you've been carrying around that needs to be released. And you're getting the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Arrows is saying we want to travel, we want to move forward. This could be a business trip, this could be lots of communication, but we want to move forward and we want to go towards that 6 of Pentacles, but we can't get there until we drop the bag. We can't get there till we start releasing and clearing the clutter, okay? And you got to go out a little bit, all right? So when I'm looking at this, I have a wand, a sword, pentacles, and a wand, okay? Action, decision, receive, action. So we have to go at this a whole different way, totally different way. We could be dealing with the sign of Taurus. We could be dealing with something that happened in the Taurus season, okay? But there's something that we need to do that's unconventional, something different, in order to be the King of Wands upright. And I want you to look at this cool card. It has the 2 babies there, the queen behind him. And it's like there is a family situation that's going to happen. For some, it might be the ending of a family situation. Everything's coming to an end. And it's saying to use all of these cards. Should I use all of these cards? Okay, upright. So I have the Sun, which is you, Leo, making a decision to be the king of your life, the king of your world. And for some, this is a family situation. The Sun with Judgment, for me, this is making a decision to shine bright. But first, you have to learn to receive. You are going to be asked to do something where you are the spotlight this month, okay? Spotlight, front and center. Leos love this, all right? However, I feel that you are commanding an audience, commanding the stage, because she has her arms open and he is like, everybody look at this. And you are the King of Wands. You're in your element. However, protect what you're working on. Do not give everything away easily. Stop giving your pearls to pigs. They're not going to appreciate it. Take a chance. Do it. Go for it. There's a big opportunity this month that's coming for you. You need to go for it. This isn't about always love, guys. I get really upset sometimes when I do readings and they're like, well, what about my love life? And I'm like, whoa, you want to know about your love life, but you got all this other stuff going on? Like, whoa, like one thing at a time. Like, slow down, man. Like, can you solve this problem first? And then maybe we can involve other people. This is going to be a month of you moving past your own bullshit, okay? This isn't so much a month of you always worrying about what does my lover think of me or anything, but this is you owning your element and getting into it. You have the Sun with Judgment leading to the King of Wands. So yes, stand in your power, make your decisions, command the audience in a very unconventional way, and take that risk this month that's coming to you because it's abundance. And the abundance is coming to you out of 2 decks with the 6 of Pentacles. All right. Now, let's close your read up. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? So, Capricorn and Pluto, right? I mean, Pluto and Capricorn. And we're using the sacred sites. And I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards. And it's Denali. And this is inclusion. Maybe what we're healing from is always being left out, always feeling like we're not good enough, and always feeling like we can't be ourselves. And Denali is a representation of inclusion. And the ass in the lower part. And I'm going to read some of this, and I'm going to tell the story as I remember it. Have you ever been felt left out, cold, like left out in the cold to fend for yourself? Sedna, the Inuit goddess of the sea, is here to heal the scars these experiences have left. That's that Eight of Swords energy. Sedna's power animal is the walrus. Just as the creature depends on large herd for survival, which will unite and protect an individual attack, so you need a new family of spiritual people who will support you. Do not give any power to those who hurt you. All right? Change of direction in your approach to relationships. If you see this symbol in a dream, it's that little Inuit symbol right here, okay? If you see that in a vision, or maybe it's some kind of arrangement, it's a natural man-made world, you will know that Sedna is trying to tell you that you are on the right path. You are moving in the right direction. Sedna lifts up her hands to reveal her fingers and her thumbs have been cut off by the one person she once trusted the most. Remember, we had the Prince of Cups with the Queen of Cups reversed. Somebody you used to trust, you used to believe in, you thought was going to be there for you. Woo, they did you dirty, baby. Sedna was killed by her father, and she had no choice but to die into her old way of being. As she clung to a sinking ship, her father cut off her fingers, which turned her into walruses, seals, and whales, and she sank to the bottom of the floor. She did not want to marry somebody that her father wanted her to marry, and so he got mad. You are now in the process of transmutation. Do you feel rejection, betrayal, and fear as Sedna did? How we learn and grow from these experiences is what matters. Eight of Swords, okay? Sedna evolved through sacrifice. And when she releases those who no longer serve when you release those who no longer serve your highest good, self-acceptance will enable you to help yourself and others. You are experiencing huge healing. You are going through a bunch of stuff right now because you're going through this to help others. Because you have a heart of gold, Leo, and your heart of gold gets misunderstood. Alrighty? In this situation, you're rising above. Now, in the upper world, it says, from the depths of the ocean you rise to climb Denali, commonly known as Mount McKinley, meaning the high one. This is an extremely sacred mountain. And it talks about you are called to move through emotional resistance to higher awareness. The well can facilitate emotional clarity and help you understand on a profound level what has caused this feeling of imminent loss in your life. This is the land of the midnight sun, the lights of Aurora Borealis of Northern Lights. It says, you will not be cast out as you were in the past, but instead embraced and included. This might be the month that you meet somebody who falls in love with you, but you're working through your own stuff. You're working through what you got. You're not going to be excluded anymore. Leave that mindset in the past, because this is the sun leading to judgment to make you the king. All right? Now, your love guidance is to choose love. I would say no matter what, walk away with a very loving heart and let it be, okay? Now, your health reading is the Seven of Staffs and the Seven of Swords. Where did it go? Moon in Aquarius, and it can indicate issues with blood and circulation, okay? It also means dealing with a lot of stress. There's a lot of stressors this month, and the herb is wood bethany, and it's for your nerves. But I'm going to go with chamomile because I know more about chamomile than I do about wood bethany, okay? Chamomile is known as the earth's apple. It's an herb for purification. It's used for incense. It's great for sleep and meditation. You can put this around your house for psychic attacks. It brings luck to you if you wash your hands with chamomile. And it's dedicated to the sun god Ra. It's also tied to the sun and to the sign of Leo. It soothes the tummy. It helps with insomnia and stress, anxiety, allergies, and asthma, okay? Now, petalite, you know, I'm going to tell y'all something that I do. I have a chamomile money drawing mojo bag, okay? And in it I have iron pyrite, jade, and I have my chamomile money spread in there, and I carry that around with me, and it works. Like, it brings me good luck. Anyways, Petalite is an angel stone, and it's used to open up channels for communications with your angelic guides. Now, it helps with digestive, cellular, and muscular imbalance. And it can be used for psychic or spiritual work and will develop quickly when you use this stone. You may be receiving a lot of downloads this month, and that's why it's telling you to focus on your meditation and stuff. So as you're going through this, you have this new beginning, you have things starting off for you, but you're so afraid to be left out in the cold that you're not going to take the chance. Take the chance, do it, take the spotlight. It's not going to be the same way that it's always been, and work from a place of love. All right, Leo, that is your read. Big, big hugs. I hope you are blessed. And if you're interested in a private read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.